This is nuts. Like, the fact that AI is doing this in 10 minutes is insane. This used to take days, if not weeks, for somebody to do. And I literally just did it with my eyes closed for half of it. What's up, guys? Today I'm teaching you how to build your first ever website with no code whatsoever. Let's get right into it. So what I want to do is I want to go to Google and I want to download Cursor. And as you can see here, there should be a download for Mac OS. All you have to do is press this button, see it right here. After this downloads, just open it up. Great, so once that's done, you actually just want to go and you want to open a new project. So I'll go here, go press open new project, and I'll create a new folder called My First Website. Open it. Beautiful. Now, what I want to do is the final thing. So as you can see, there's going to be files over here, and there's this little chatbot feature, but I'm not there yet. So actually what I want to do is I want to go here and search up Next.js shadcn starter. Beautiful. But so what we want to do is we're going to go here to shadcn's UI, and as you can see, there's a basic starter kit. So we really have one or two options. Option one, what we can do is we can follow these directions and go and copy and paste this stuff directly into a terminal right here. But then option two, we can actually just take these docs, copy them, and I'm going to click on settings, I'm going to click on rules, I'm going to click on features and scroll down, and you'll see this little thing called docs. Yours will likely be empty. And so what you want to do is you want to press add new doc and paste this. So this URL is what we consider documentation. As you can see right here, it's like the docs. If I click this button, it'll just bring me back to the top. And so with that, that's kind of teaching you how to use the certain toolkit, whether it be shadcn or maybe even an API. They're called docs, so then you can see exactly what you're doing there. And so all I have to do after that, I'm gonna press the enter button and I'm gonna put in a name for this one. I'm gonna call it shadcn. Beautiful. So after that's done, I'm actually gonna close out of this. I'm gonna go back to my window over here and I'm gonna type @shadcn. Please make me a base React app. Follow the directions accordingly. Beautiful. So what this is going to do is it's actually going to go and read through the documentation. So it'd do exactly what I do. It would go here and it'd start reading like, oh, what do I have to do? First I have to run this command, and then I have to run this command, and so on and so forth. But as you can see right here, it's actually running it for me, and I can go and I'm just gonna press yes, just let this run. It's actually just gonna install my stuff. I'm gonna move this to over here just so I can see both things. Make it nice and easy. Awesome, and I also have to do that. So you just follow the basic directions right here. I can choose a color. I'm probably gonna choose stone, but they're all perfectly fine. And I'm gonna choose force. Awesome. So what this did is that this is really the code base for your whole website. So you could build literally anything off of this. You could build Apple, or you could build your landing page for a mom and pop shop down the street. So I actually want to finish these directions really quickly. What this is doing is just adding a bunch of different components. So as you can see, this is adding a card and input form. But while this is all running, I'll go over here and I'll kind of explain the project. So here are just a bunch of files that kind of like teach, or that they're kind of like the project to understand like, oh, what's loading, how is it loading, stuff like that, how to actually configure everything and whatnot. And then if I open this up, this is a SRC file. So this is kind of where all the meat's going to be in. So within that, you'll have an app, you'll have a components folder, and you'll have a lib. So the app is really where all of your pages are and all of your different layouts. As you can see, it's actually editing my page right here using Cursor. So Cursor, once again, it's kind of like any other IDE, which is like where you edit your code, but this one has AI involved in it. So it's super, super easy to use, and it's really, really good at what it does. So back to my point. The components folder, if I go to layout, I can also see a bunch of different components, but as you can see, it's kind of just like giving me my first website ever, and just having a bunch of different components for me to further build out. But in theory, if I scroll here, it's still building pages. Let that load. Awesome. So this is running the development environment right now. So beautiful, beautiful. It's made, and all I have to do is, you see this URL, all I have to do is copy this, go here and paste it, and wow. I mean, this is my first website. There's definitely a lot of improvements that I want to make, but not bad overall. So what I want to text it is I'm going to say, this isn't bad, and then I want to explain the issues. First off, none of the content is centered. Secondly, please choose a color schema and make this the most beautiful, modern website you have ever seen. Awesome. So what's really cool about shadcn is the ability to have all these different components. So I actually didn't code any single one of these. For example, this whole contact form I didn't code. All of these buttons I didn't code, but it's all already implemented because shadcn has like templates for everything. So if I go here, I can go and I can see components. Beautiful. So now I can see a bunch of them. As I can see right here, I'm right in the accordion. So that's that. And that's literally just a single import. But if I go down, there's a million different options. So there's alerts, you have breadcrumbs, you have badges, calendar even to go and mess around. You also have cards, carousels, charts, literally anything you could imagine. Radio group, I don't even know what that is, honestly. Toasts, toggles. Here, if I press this toast, you can see the toast right there. Tooltips, just hover over it, stuff like that. And so, as you can see here, this is editing a little bit, making sure everything is gorgeous. I literally just called it the most beautiful website ever. I think it works sometimes. So we'll see, really. It's kind of up to the AI to decide what's beautiful or not, which is kind of concerning, but we can get a little sneak peek of what's going on. As you can see, I already centered it and changed some colors, which is a good sign. So I'm sure there'll be more to come. With that said though, I really recommend using this stack. I think that shadcn is such an easy way to get started, and you really can build anything from this. You can really copy anything as well, so it's super easy to do. Beautiful. It's like literally says, welcome to my first website. Here's a beautiful home page. There's get started to learn more. And now about, home, contact, even a login button. I don't even know if I needed that. Wow, but even this is pretty cool. Get in touch, boom, right there. I mean, yes, it's basic, but it's also kind of what we needed. Oh, it's installing different stuff. It will probably implement some new features, hopefully, fingers crossed. Wow, okay, so now it has a little toggle. So this is really, as you can see, I haven't really done any code yet. It's going through it, solving all of my issues. It's taking care of everything, and I can really just describe to the AI, oh, I want this, oh, I want that. And so you can do this for so much more than just basic, oh, like build me a landing page. But this is really a great way to start out. And so boom, there, it's building. I'll open this up. Whoa, okay, that's pretty cool. And then it has a light and dark mode too. Wow, that is clean. That is nuts. Oh my God. All right, so I don't even know what we want to do now. Let's tell it to make the about and contact page. I really like this. This is really cool. My system's dark, so that's why it does that. But wow, I'm really impressed. This is nuts. I also want the about, and I mean, this is really good. Imagine you could do this. You could probably sell these honestly for 100, 200 bucks, and it's just like that. It's super easy. And all you'd have to do is go and like, maybe you tell it, be like, hey, like make it about a lawn mowing company, make it about this, make it about that. And so really, this is the easiest way to make any amount of money whatsoever. It's just copy, hey, I want to build a website for X, Y, and Z, done. Super easy. Great, so it's making an about page. It is also making a contact page. Amazing. This is literally how you make 500 bucks in an hour. You just build out websites like this and you're like, hey, like I have this website for you. And you can actually go and you can see bad websites. Let's just see in Florida, or sorry, in Boston. We built a better one of these in 3 seconds. Literally 3 seconds. Same for, all right, this one's pretty good, but we could literally copy and paste this website. Like our website is a million times better than this. I don't even know why this exists when we have AI that can do this in seconds. And I'm gonna ask it, please fix all of, so this is just, as you can see right here, there's one error, which is just this, and it's probably going to be the theme provider, which is here, and so that's just not working. But I'm going to say please please fix all linter errors, and that should solve these two, but let me actually drag and drop them just in case. As you can see, sometimes it does notice and fix the errors, but other times it kind of decides that they're not worthy of being fixed. So this one, it technically works without having to change anything, so it's not really that big of an issue, but it's still obviously beneficial to have something like this in place. Beautiful, so that just fixed some of that stuff right there. There's now an about us thing. Wow, this is great. And a contact. This is a whole SaaS platform right here. You could do anything with this. This is the start. This starts of greatness, honestly, and it's still creating new components. It's literally having an interactive map coming soon. Let's have it make the interactive map, honestly. Shared background component. I do really like this though. That's cool. Let's see it in light mode. The about us, once again, great design all around. Contact, phenomenal. And there's this little thing right here. Let's go. We're still waiting for it to load new stuff, but please create a, oh, it still hasn't integrated that yet. Very interesting. We'll make it basic. Please incorporate a responsive map into the contact us page. Awesome. And so let's see. So it looked like it duplicated all the files, or not all the files, sorry, just this file. But let's see exactly, shows the wrong one. Let's go back down, go to here, app provide. Oh, okay, it's just a provider right here that kind of decides which one to do. Awesome, let's see. There's also this issue, but we'll wait for this to finish and then maybe it'll find it. If not, it's super easy. You just copy and paste the error. This is actually good. I'm glad that we had this in. Oh, so it's installing packages right now. Awesome. Okay, so let's follow this URL. Wait, it should have the same error. Yep. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it in there. Awesome. I'm also going to mention, so how I realize this is a duplicate is because it literally just has the same exact thing and it looks the exact same, but one literally is just called fix. So I think it must have been broken. But we'll go back and start back from that point and let the AI do its thing. Still amazed, honestly. Like, let's see this. Guides for debugging. Okay, awesome, beautiful, great. So we'll let it fix these things. More simple approach, awesome. Issue is fixed. Just a couple more edits and then we should be good in theory. No way. All right, let's do it in dark mode because it's always better in dark mode. This is kind of cool. Like this is nuts. This is freaking nuts. This is insane. Like I haven't touched a line of code yet. Like what's going on? This is nuts. Wow. Wow. I am genuinely amazed. Oh, look, it even has that little background to it. This is, oh my gosh. The about page still looks great. The contact us, once again, looks great. Hopefully it will actually incorporate the Google Maps. Even the reload on this thing and just the animation coming up. I'm incredibly impressed. Once again, boom there, boom there. I want to see it in light mode again. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it as much in light mode. What I will say is that if you zoom in a lot, you can kind of see the little grid going on. I still love that. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Wow, it really just did that. Did it come up with this API key? There's no way. That's insane. What it did is it stole somebody's API key, which is nuts, by the way. That's not AI just stole somebody's API key. This is insane. I've never seen something like this before. AI fully just stole somebody's API key. This is nuts. This is nuts. How is AI just stealing people's stuff? That is insane. Wrapping up here, this is absolutely insane, guys. If anybody wants this API key, I mean, it's not mine, so share it with the world, I guess. Yeah, you could use this for a lot of stuff. But with that said, I'm still incredibly amazed. So as you can see, just wrapping it up, I'm pressing accept all files. And what I could do is that I can now go and I can save this and I can host it on our website, which you can see in the next video. But with that said, this is insane. I mean, we literally spent a total of 10 minutes building this website. As you can see, here's our homepage. We have just a super modern, clean design. Obviously, some of the copy could be changed for whatever website you want. You can see also button styles just so for us for testing purposes. We also have an about page, kind of show our story, our vision, show some of the team if we add images, and then some other stuff, and then contact, which just has email, phone, location. But then if you scroll down, still genuinely amazed by this. I've never seen something like this. And by the way, they also just decided to go and create a light and dark mode. So you could also switch to light mode and see the whole thing. I'm genuinely really impressed by this is amazing. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys wanted to host a website like this, I am actually showing you how to in the next video. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more.